everyone, so glad you could join us. I'm so excited to tell you a little bit about Plexus and how our health supplements are just at the head of the game in the health field and how they can really impact your health. So I'm going to start with, our thing is being a little schizo. I'm going to start with the disclaimer. This presentation is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors and is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. At Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results you are about to hear may vary from person to person, and we do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any diseases. So if you haven't heard about Plexus, I'm sure you're wondering, what is this Plexus? So this is our main product, Plexus Slim. And Plexus Slim helps to balance the blood sugar, helps to reduce inflammation, and helps to give your body the energy it needs. Blood sugar is so important to our overall health. In studies that have been done on people that have lived over 100, the one common denominator between all those people was that they were extremely sensitive as far as they had very balanced blood sugar. They didn't have, the varying highs and lows. Their blood sugar was very stable. And so that just says to us that this is so important to our health. When your blood sugar is balanced, that means that your sleep pattern is better, your energy throughout the day is better, your mood is better, your hormones are in balance, and it's just crucial to everything, all the functions in our body, that our blood sugar is balanced. And it reduces inflammation in our body, all these different things. So like I said, Plexus Slim just has their finger on the pulse because we need that blood sugar balance. We need to stop addressing our symptoms as our society in general does. Our society is always putting band-aids on symptoms instead of actually getting to the root issues. And our root issues are blood sugar imbalance, gut issues, and inflammation in our body. And that's where Plexus is focused, is on those three core issues. So Plexus Slim, if you've heard about Plexus Slim, if you've tried Plexus Slim, Plexus took it up a notch and changed Plexus Slim to make it also address the most powerful force in our body, which is our microbiome. So our microbiome is all the different bacteria, funguses, everything, all those little creatures, so to speak, that are living in our body, and they affect our health. When they are imbalanced, they help our metabolism to work properly, help us to have a balanced mood, help our energy to be stable. And so we have we've added what is called XOS, which increases the different beneficial prebiotics in our body, as listed here. And that is huge because it's just increasing our health in a whole new dynamic. As you can see from this slide, that just impacts our health by helping us to, like I said, have a balanced metabolism. So we're shedding weight if we have excess weight, we're having more energy, we're sleeping better, that kind of thing. So where do we start? When anyone says, what would I start with Plexus? The triplex is the place to start. And so it's the Slim, which I told you about, the BioCleanse and ProBio 5. So BioCleanse is one of my favorite products. It's my first love with Plexus because I have researched ozone therapy extensively, and BioCleanse is ozone in a capsule form, which ozone, when it breaks down into hydrogen peroxide, water, and oxygen. What those are doing is gently cleansing our system of pathogens, toxins, all sorts of things that need to be removed out of our body. Also, it's a magnesium supplement, and 9 out of 10 people are magnesium deficient, and so it's so important that we make sure we're getting a daily magnesium supplement into our body. As you can see, it's crucial to so many different functions in our body. We need it for our muscle reactions. We need it to break down our food. We need it for so many different things that people need to make sure they're getting enough in their diet. So ProBio 5 is our probiotic. ProBio 5 is the only probiotic on the market that addresses fungal overgrowth in our gut. Most probiotics just put probiotics into your gut, right? The problem is if you don't get rid of fungal overgrowth in your gut, the pH is in a way that it's actually damaging to probiotics, so the probiotics don't live very long. And also the fungus growing in your gut doesn't give any room for those probiotics to live. So ProBio 5 has enzymes and an antifungal which break down and kill the fungus in your gut, a pH balancer to get it back to an alkaline system, nutrients for the probiotics to thrive on, and 5 strong strands of probiotics. So I am going to pass it off to Andrea. I'm so excited for her to share how much Plexus has helped her and her family.
All right, thanks, Florence. I love to share my testimony. We have been so blessed with Plexus. It's helped us so much. So I'll start out, I want to share about my son Elijah. He had a lot of breathing issues before we started Plexus. Each year, the winter time was so hard on us. He ended up having to go to the doctor. We would end up on medications. We would have breathing treatments that we would have to do, and it was such a struggle. So last year I put him on the triplex, and after being on the triplex for 1 year, this year during the winter we had no trips to the doctor, we didn't have any medications, no breathing treatments. It was amazing. So Plexus has been wonderful for him. And then myself, I started the triplex purely out of desperation. About 5 years ago, I became very sick with a lot of stomach issues. During that time, I had no energy. I had a lot of emotional problems. I had issues, I was either crying or I was cranky, just a lot of things going on in my body. I had severe anxiousness. And a lot of that was due to the stomach issues that I had going on. I had an accident and I had hurt my neck, and so I was having constant neck pain. And because I wasn't able to eat properly, I was malnourished and my hair had started falling out. So within the first week of trying the triplex, I started to have my stomach to settle down. Within the second week, the anxiousness started to go away. And then within the first month, I started to regain my energy, and I just started feeling so much better. One of the things that helped me was our product that's called the X Factor. And the X Factor helped my hair to regrow. Because of all of the sickness, like I said, I wasn't absorbing nutrients. And the thing that made a difference with the X Factor is it has a patented formula of aloe, and it's 300 times more effective than others. And it was just the thing that my body needed to give me the nutrients and to help my hair to start growing. So Plexus has been absolutely amazing for my health. And I want to tell you a little bit about my husband's journey. My husband was an athlete for many years, and he had a lot of joint pain that comes along with that. And so Plexus has been great for him. The triplex, he loves it and has helped him a lot. But one of the other products that we use is called the Ease. And the Ease has helped him so much. It's helped to reduce inflammation, and it has helped him without having to take harsh medications that could do more harm to his body. And so also I had mentioned that I had the accident and hurt my neck. Ease has been amazing. I no longer have neck pain, and I was dealing with neck pain on a daily basis. So it has been wonderful for us. So our journey with Plexus has been amazing.
Thank you, Andrea. I love hearing how much it's helped your family, especially I can relate to the whole thing with the discomfort. Definitely dealt with a lot of that throughout my lifetime, but I can't imagine being running your child in and out of the hospital, always stressing about that throughout the winter. So, so glad that he's not dealing with that anymore. So my
Yes.
story. So I could spend a lifetime just telling you my story. So I'll try to keep it short. I have dealt with numerous health issues throughout my lifetime, starting when I was 7. I would deal with headaches on a daily basis. I was constantly achy, and it would get to the point where I would be nauseous or throwing up from it being so bad. So it just varied how much discomfort I was in, but I was always in discomfort. And I was dealing with absorption issues. I was having a hard time absorbing iodine. I would have times where I would black out, things like that. Then when I was 21, I started having what are called pseudo seizures, which is a mock seizure. Looks just like a seizure. The only thing different is you're fully conscious when it happens, which I personally think is worse because I don't like the idea of not having any control over my body and knowing I don't have any control. So anyway, it was at that point that I started really working with my doctor, getting lots of blood work done, testing, EEGs, EKGs, going to a neurologist, went to a nutritionalist, and I just was not getting any help. They just couldn't figure out how to help me. And then I started working with a naturopathic doctor, worked with her for 4.5 years and got minimal help, was taking like 15 to 20 different supplements at a time. And I'm sorry, I've got a kiddo knocking on the door. Hang on just a second. Sorry, Daddy's not home from work yet. Anyway, so I was working with a naturopathic doctor, worked with her for 4.5 years, was able to find some relief, but like I said, I was taking 15 to 20 different supplements at a time, multiple times a day, and I just wasn't seeing much results. Then when I was pregnant with my third baby, here, Reagan, my health took another turn for the worse. My feeling of just constantly feeling overwhelmed, feeling anxious about life. I was so jumpy. My discomfort went through the roof. I was constantly nauseous from it, and throwing up from it being so bad. And my blood sugar was too low. My body just was shutting down. And my naturopathic doctor said, you know, she started giving me treatments for free because I just wasn't responding to anything. And she said to me, if this doesn't work, I don't know what else to do for you because I just wasn't responding. So out of desperation, I started Plexus. I had some friends that were taking it, and I decided to give it a try. In the first week, I saw that my blood sugar started to balance out, and I wasn't feeling as anxious and overwhelmed with everything in just your everyday life. I was also dealing with, before that, I was dealing with times where my body would just be so exhausted. I would fall asleep on my feet. I wasn't dealing with that. I slowly started having more energy over the next month. And after 2 months, I was falling asleep without any discomfort for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. So I have seen, you know, so many different changes in my health, and it has made me a better mom. It has made me be able to be there for my kids, for my husband, able to spend a lot more time with them, and able to clean my house and cook meals for my family, whereas before my husband did all that. And so I just wanted to reach out to other people and give them that same hope. I reached out to It's kind of like, you know, when you find something that's helped you, you just want to share it with the world. And so I reached out to my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and my neighbor, and I told them how much it had helped them. And they were like, well, do you think Plexus will help with my health issues? And I said, I don't know, but it's got a 60-day money-back guarantee. Why not try it? So they all tried it, and they were happy customers, and I got my products paid for just by that. They have all now changed to wholesalers because they love it so much. And so I've been able to impact their health extremely because of the things they were dealing with, and also help my family financially all at the same time. So it's been a huge blessing to my family. So just to regroup here, Plexus, what makes it unique is the fact that it is focusing on our core issues, balancing the blood sugar, healing the gut, and reducing inflammation. Any health issue you are dealing with, I encourage you to research it, to Google it with these key issues, and see if you're going to find a correlation between one or more. So everybody asks, well, you know, how would I order? So there are 3 ordering options. Retail, which I never recommend because it's most expensive, and who wants that, right? Preferred is 15% off. It's like your Amazon Subscribe and Save, where you can, it ships out to you each month. You can change it. You can turn it on. You can turn it off. You can change what you're having shipped to you. And then there's wholesale, which is 25% off, which you pay a membership fee, and it's a year membership fee, and you get the products at a further discount, plus you can make money on your orders or other people's orders. So I just want to leave you with this thought. What if this could impact your health, help you to feel better, help you financially, and help you to impact the health of other people around you? Plexus has helped Andrea and I so much, and we're just so thankful for all it's done for us, and how we've seen it help so many other people. And so I just want to leave you with that thought. And then just to end off, we do have a special going on. We have our spring special going on, where if you sign up as a wholesale ambassador under the person that invited you, you will receive a refund of the $34.95, which is your membership fee, after your first order of the triplex. So if you have any questions, you just get back to the ambassador that invited you. All right, I'm going to stop recording, and then if anybody has questions, just feel free to ask.